Hello everyone, welcome back to another brand new video, and yes, I am yours truly, Devin-Foxy, remastered again. And before we get on to the video, and before we do completely jump right into this video, I want to say this, I hope that you guys enjoy this video. And even though it is close to Halloween, all I gotta say this, folks, is that guess who got the can? And guess who got the orange flavored? That's right, Freddy Fazbear himself, that I just got the drink. And of course, no, I don't have the Michael Myers version of the can, and so is the Chucky one, which I think both, by the way, are a little bit completely not close from being relevant yet, but for me, I haven't got that yet. I only just drank it from like a regular bottle, like always, like every soda, but not in a can though. But if I did got it in a can, that's when I might just give the same test to say is like, impressive. So, as in for what my reaction is of the Fanta, of the Freddy Fazbear Fanta that is clearly the orange Fanta, then I gotta say that the drink is going to be awesome. And wonder why it's going to be awesome, because it actually is a pretty good drink. I'll admit that it's a very good drink. So, for this video, I'm just going to show you guys how the drink is amazing and how the taste even feels and how the amazing kind of drink way how it's awesome and see how good it tastes. So there you go. That's all I want to say, and we will probably jump into that. So that being said, folks, I hope that you guys are excited to see as what you guys think by the way, of course. So let's give it a try and see what you guys think. And oh yeah, just by the way, I have to let the drink cool down a little bit because it was in the refrigerator the whole time. So when it's always in the refrigerator, you have to always just let it like cool itself down a little bit before my hands are able to be free to actually just touch it and just like pull it a little bit from my hand like a regular slow person that would do that, and just go slow and just bring it over here and just do so. And yeah, so for that being said, let's just get this drink over with and see what you guys think, because I have to say the drink's pretty dang good. I'll admit that the drink's pretty nice. So for myself, I'm just gonna give this a try and see what I think about this drink. Just in my channel only. This is just only in my channel, nothing else. But if there will be the same thing as Chucky and Michael Myers, oh yeah, that's going to probably be the same thing too. But like I said, hopefully, like I said, I'll try to find some in the store, which I hopefully will say I will find that in the store moments soon or momentarily to find it. But again, some stores, like I said, might be like sold out of some of them. But hopefully, like I said, in some stores I might probably head to is hopefully that some are going to probably be out. But for that measure alone itself, we're going to find out and see. So, without further ado, let's give this a drink of the Fanta Orange. Yep, and here's what this looks like. Freddy Fazbear. Oh, yes. Freddy Dane Fazbear, yo. That's him right there, folks. Yep, there is the Freddy Fazbear that we always knew about. Yep. And of course, we got the orange, by the way, for what that said. And it's also orange soda flavored. Yep, orange soda flavored. That's right, orange soda flavored indeed. So, there you go. That's what it looks like in the front. So, pretty much. And also, of course, I'm watching YouTube on my I'm just watching YouTube on my PS4 at this moment. That I'm just kind of watching like what I'm watching at least at this point. So, at least like I said, it's pretty been entertaining while watching it on my PS4 and stuff. And of course the Xbox, but that still remains to stay the same. So there you go. And for how I've been doing, I've been doing great so far. And of course I did made a stream, by the way, which was finally done. So I finally got that stream over with. And like I said, I am saving up for another stream or so, like maybe like less later to be mentioned. It's just going to be about some weekend one battle between the classics. That's just Pico, Nini, and Darnell that I'll still say, damn, it's gonna get good. And also, in fact, about with the roasts, by the way, I'm actually going to be releasing it soon enough. I mean, it's going to probably be released on November or December. That will probably be released. Which, like I said, I've made very good effort of work that I put on with, like, the roasts. You know, like, actually roasting the character exactly. Well, pretty much like the player of the character. Which, like I said, I'm just probably just doing the roasts of the characters. Since Tank Man already got his, why not like a few of the characters get them and do the same thing? But this time it has like a different insults. But you know me exactly. Just for different insults makes very interesting insults. So, that being said, that's all I want to let you guys know about that. I might release that sooner or later if I think about releasing it, which I still consider I will do that. And also, there probably will be another interesting thing too, by the way, that there will be an interesting project for most likely for everyone that I wanted to let you guys know that the project I'll be releasing again, by the way, will probably be about with like the voices, not music, but with the voices. You know, like for an instance, the music would be off, right? You guys will begin to hear the characters say words. You know, I mean, not they're gonna say words or anything. They're just gonna make noises and stuff that that just like tries to stay together on the beats of the music track. You know, it just goes on every track of the music. So, there you go. I'm just trying to tell you guys what's coming, and it's going to be coming around at this moment that you guys will be seeing, fair enough. So, once it's going to be released, like, the insults are going to be first. That would be known as the roasts. That would be first, which I'm getting screenshots, by the way, to have that up, just to have screenshots, which technically I'm going to probably just get screenshots anyway just to put them up, so that way it'll be fair enough to do that. And then, of course, finally, it'll be about, like, just for something that you guys might see that will have, like, the sound, then the music, which the sound, by the way, is going to be tested, not the music. Which I think, by the way, it'll actually be pretty bit sick and be amazing. So, there you go. That's all I wanted to say, and there you go. So, that's all I have to talk about. So, like that being said, let's just get on with the Fanta drink. That's the Freddy Fazbear drink. So, I'm just going to open this for a second while opening it. So, give me a second. I'm just going to pause it so that way I can focus with my other hand. So, let me go ahead and pause it. Alright, there you go. I opened the can and actually got that opened. So, anyways, let's see how the taste will feel like. Let's see how I'm going to taste it. So, here we go. And here we go, folks. It's time I'm going to drink it and see what I think. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Hold on. All right. Okay, that's a bit of a good flavor. All right. Okay, so what do I think of the drink? Well, the Freddy Fazbear drink, known as the Fanta drink, that's the orange flavored. I gotta say, man, that taste was awesome. And why was it awesome? Because, man, do I ever actually have to think right here and right now that this drink tastes amazing? Like, no, seriously, it actually tastes freaking good. And wonder why it tastes good? Because, man, that Freddy Fazbear drink actually really gave me some perspective, dude. Like, that's actually a good drink. Like, I wonder how good the drink tastes right there. It actually tastes amazing. Like, the best drink I ever drank. Which I'm like, man, thank you, Fanta. Thank you so much, by the way. Thank you for actually doing this, man. I appreciate it. Like, I wonder how Fanta does so well with their drinks. It's just like freaking magic, man. Like, you can instantly just enjoy the scary characters while actually enjoying the drink and have a good bit of sense of flavor, man. Like, the sense of that flavor is just wild to me. That I just love that Freddy Fazbear drink. Like, man, Fanta, You guys have to keep it up. Like, keep that drink energy going and that vibe. Because seriously, that drink's good. Like, this is just like my feedback a little bit from that. So I gotta say that, bro, this drink actually is amazing. Like, really freaking good. And for much more, exactly. So there you go. And that's all I have to say, folks. At the drink, like I said, I'm giving this a 10 out of a 10 because it's the best amazing drink I had ever tried and ever tasted of the Freddy Fazbear drink known as the Fanta, and the orange flavor kind was actually super good. It was absolutely amazing. So there you go. And like I said, if any of you guys want to get that kind of drink in the store, like the Freddy Fazbear drink that is known to be the orange flavored, then go ahead and get the drink because I'm like, that drink is too good. So hopefully, like I said, it's just too good for absolute amazing taste. Like that taste is just amazing. And also, if you guys want to get those in 12 cans, by the way, then yeah, I hope to say for the same thing too, man. I hope that's actually going to be pretty good. And the only question I actually definitely wanted to point out too, by the way, is when am I going to get the Michael Myers one? Oh, well, it's going to take a while to get the Michael Myers one and the Chucky as well. With the same thing with the 12 cans, it's just going to be a while to do that, and it's just going to take some instant time to get it, but if I have to find some stores, then we'll have to see where this goes and try to find at least a few different stores to find the same thing that has 12 cans in there. So we'll see by the pineapple flavored and the Chucky's Punch flavor, which, like I said, those drinks are the best, which I'm like, oh my god, where have I ever been thinking about this entire year? Like, man, it just changes me every time. In a positive way, of that positive energy vibe that most likely for anybody to have that vibe is just, holy god, it's just the freaking best. Like, that's just how I love those drinks, because those drinks are just hitting so good and super well. Like, brother, the drink is good. So anyways, like that being said, everybody, I hope that you guys, in fact, absolutely enjoyed this video. And like I said, this is just me actually having my reaction of what my favorite drink would have to probably be is just the orange flavor. Which, no, I have not gone with the Michael Myers or Chucky one yet of the can. I did drink it in the regular soda, which I did drink it, but not in the can, though. Which, like I said, that is crazy, bro. That is like freaking crazy. And also, there probably was a texture I did look back here on the right that says about like something about like Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie. Bro, it's going to come around December. And no, I have not mentioned about like, oh, what was the first one like? Which, no, I actually have not gotten to that point yet. Which, yeah, all in the odds, by the way, that no, I have not mentioned about like the first movie of Freddy Fazbear's, or should I say, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie that no, I have not actually probably like talked about it on my channel yet. I've actually did seen it twice or seen it like 2 times in a row, which apparently if I did watch it 3 or 4 times, I probably would have seen it. So there you go. And also, folks, if you guys want to see Five Nights at Freddy's 2, bro, that movie is going to be freaking wild. Which it's going to be super wild, man. That it's just going to be nuts. So, there you go. And I hope to say it's going to be good like the first. And pretty much hopefully it gets good. And I would love to see how Mangle does all of that. Which also hopefully there will be a female actress that does Mangle. But like I said, there's going to be some possibilities that remains to be on the question mark. Which I think I have to say hopefully somebody does pretty well and does very magnificent as Mangle. Which I hope someone does pretty dang good just to do the actress of Mangle the Pirate. Or should I say Mangle the Fox. But hopefully she'll do a good performance. And I hope to say I'll be happy to see it. And trust me, I'll even see it in the movies in December. Which it depends if I have to see it. Or it depends on whatever the time is for me. Just to kind of like, oh, if I had a good mood to kind of watch it, then I'll watch it. But If I'm not, then I might still say it's like, yeah, maybe just like a few other days and I might watch it soon later. But that's just my decision, man. That's just like my decision to be fully regard on that decision. So there you go. And also, no, I have not probably have like said what my review, my reaction is about saying the first movie, which also I'm not going to mention the female security guard either, which I'm not going to say the name because no, I have not gone into a security breach, which blah blah blah, I have not gone into that game, which for me, I kept my mouth zipped and closed not to hear it or even play the game yet, but it's just only in different extends of the minutes of, or should I say extend of the time. So there you go. And I probably would still rather focus about the help wanted first before I even see what happens next, but it just comes into order every time that it just comes from the first all the way to other games. So that's pretty much that. And that's all I have to let you guys know about. So thank you. And all I have to say, man, hope that we'll see what happens if I get the Michael Myers pineapple flavored and the Chucky's Punch flavored in 12 cans. Just like the orange one, but technically speaking, who really knows? So with that being said, I'm just going to get going, and I'm definitely, as fact, we'll see you guys soon enough, absolutely, in the next video. And this was just me reviewing about, how the taste of the drink was, of like the orange flavored drink that was known to be Freddy Fazbear Fanta drink. Was amazing. It was the best orange flavored I tasted, and I'm like, nah, just nah. It was good. Like, I love hearing the fact when like there's like a music sound that says like I got that in my system, Man, I gotta take a shit when I drink one of these. And then there was a Golden Freddy screaming there. Like, trust me, man. I think to say most likely I love it. Like, even though I'm a big, massive FNAF fan, which I'm pretty much am at this point. So, hey, I have to say I respect my boundaries, and I always respect, most likely, respectful with most of them. But still, man, it's just a good drink. So, for those who have not tried tasting the Freddy Fazbear drink, for who are those who are older, then go ahead and drink it, because I think to say it's actually pretty dang good. It's always been that awesome. Like, always get that Freddy Fazbear vibe, you know? Just always have that good vibe at Freddy Fazbear. But like I said, I've always taken to be Foxy, so hey, I've liked Foxy in my life, so that's all I have to say. But man, every time when I drink that Freddy Fazbear drink, bruh, it gives me an absolute good vibe of it. It just gives me a very interesting vibe on it. So yeah, good vibe. Really love that vibe. So, with that being said, though, I'm Devin-Foxy, remastered again, and I think it's time I'm just going to wrap up the video and just completely wrap this up for right now and just say is that, hope that you guys, in fact, absolutely enjoyed this video of me reviewing of the drink that is the orange flavored of the soda can, Freddy Fazbear. That's right. Best drink I had ever tasted. So, that being said, I'll see you guys next time. I'll definitely see you guys, in fact, absolutely, in the next video. And also, if I were myself, by the way, go ahead and check out the live stream I made, by the way, which, by the way, I definitely made the stream, by the way. And also, here's one fact why that, well, you know, if it was slow, by the way, here's my reason if it was slow or not. But the only reason why it was slow is because, well, it was have to probably do with like the internet or something that's just like have to do with something with the internet connections or something like that. Or maybe it just has gone a little bit slow progress, but at least, well, I tried maintaining to have the stream a little bit more different extended. That's what I was trying to do. For those who probably did or didn't know that I made the stream, then yeah, technically I did. So there you go. And that's all I have to say, folks. That's all I just have to say. And like I said, I'm still saving one last stream that I might be saving. That's only about weekend 1. That, you know, it's just going to be Pico and Darnell like always, which you guys might probably see that, by the way. It's only just going to be a stream version, by the way, of it, which it's going to probably just be a stream version of it. That's just it. So, there you go. And also, like I said, there might be some good things coming in the future, which we may never know what happens and see what really proceeds on, but we're going to see and find out. And for the moral of the story is that the roasts are coming up first, that's only going to be about the roasting. You know, that roast boyfriend. And then pretty much maybe Pico. Who knows, by the way. It's just going to probably be in both ways matter. So, there you go. And also, yes, there probably will be a full version of it too. Which, in fact, that there probably will be a full version soon later, and soon enough that you might see. So, like I said, it might be released on November or December. That might be taking place to be ready to be uploaded at this point. So, there you go. And also remember to respect the efforts I put in with the roasts, or maybe have a bit of like equality a little bit, just have them up. Which, even if it wasn't the best, hey, at least I tried insulting. That's what I'm trying to do. But, sometimes I don't always have to say the same thing. I've always had to say different words and different facts. That even though I've always have like a different disability, sometimes it's just like having a bit of trouble with my words sometimes, or just have a bit of brain glitches in my head, which that's just what I kind of suffered with. So again, for those who probably respect me as a person, then please respect me as a person. I tried my best to kind of keep saying my words without them being incorrect. So I try at least my best. Even if I remain perfect or not much, then I try at least my best. So thank you. Appreciate it. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoy this. And without further ado, I'll see you guys, in fact, for the next video. And Finance of Wars 3 will still remain to be next. And as for the gameplay, it'll totally be next. And then E-Nemesis Blue, by the way, that you guys will be waiting for. That, by the way, is going to be an amazing treat. Or maybe just for a Halloween special. We may never know. But like I said, man, I will have that ready soon enough. But just remember that there will be a warning sign for those for each time I might have to add a warning sign, by the way, about the effects that might go on with the whole thing, exactly with the screen, or maybe just in fact with everything else that I might have to rewatch the whole thing and just explain from paragraph to paragraph of every timestamp that will be explained through of all of it. But, that's all I want to talk about, and that's all I want to say. So, thank you. Anyways, it is time we wrap this up, and it's time we just end the video right here and now. So thank you guys so much again for watching. Totally, again, appreciate it. And like I said, hopefully things will get good, and hopefully we'll see what happens now, and for much more furthermore notice. So yeah, the Freddy Fazbear drink, like I said, is the best drink I had ever tasted. Right there and right now. So yeah, it's a very good drink. Pardon me. So with that being said, I'll see you next time. And also, stay Freddy Fazbear out there. Or should I say, stay Foxy out there, man. Okay, that was just a joke. Sorry, just a joke. So anyway, that being said, see you next time. And signing on out, by the way, folks. See you next time. Peace on out. The Micah Myers pineapple drink flavor will be next. And so will the Chucky one, Chucky's Punch as well. So with that being said, see you, absolutely, in the next video. Bye now, and bye-bye everyone. See you next time. See you later, and goodbye.